welcome to another awesome episode of your favorite wrestling podcast, The Wrestling Burn, with your host Parksy and the Zombie.
Yeah, we're back again.
We are, that's right.
We're sorry.
I was on vacation, guys, and I turned 21, so there was no podcasting available.
No. Isn't that a great song?
The $9.99 song.
Leah says WWE tap.
I can't believe they actually made this a commercial.
I wonder how long it took them to come up with that song.
I don't know. How they didn't think of it any soon. But, I mean, from their thing, it's not a bad idea, because it's such a big joke at this point that...
Catchy song. I found myself taking a shit the other day singing it in the bathroom.
$9.99.
Do you wanna take a shit today?
$9.99. That's great. I'm a little sad. I won't lie. I actually missed wrestling, so I only know basically the highlights. I heard
Be honest, I was watching a little bit. I usually DVR it so I can slow-mo some parts and go back and forth and say, "Oh, did that really happen?" But this week, well, there was some good parts. I missed some parts. I don't know.
I heard the main event of Hell in a Cell is Cena against Ambrose.
It's not the main event. They're going to fight each other. The winner of that match is going to fight Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, so they're
fighting each other first, and then the winner of that gets Ambrose in the Hell in a Cell.
Yep. Is it for the briefcase?
They didn't say.
But
obviously, Cena's not going to be getting another title shot for a while.
I heard. Well,
Brock's not defending for a while. So.
Royal Rumble would be his next title shot. They're going to do Cena Brock 3.
And does anybody really want to see that again?
I want to see Brock Lesnar beat him in like 15 minutes again.
I want to see him beat him in 15 seconds.
Yeah. I would have liked to see this match 15 years ago. Back in 1999.
Yeah. I heard Daniel Bryan's not going to be coming back.
Really?
I think he's pretty much done.
There hasn't been much Daniel Bryan news lately, has there?
Well, I saw what was on the Divas show when they were talking to the doctors, and his arm, he just keeps getting electric shocks down his arms.
Yeah.
And the doctors don't seem to know what the fuck the problem is. And he wants to go all the holistic, herbal.
He doesn't want to actually go to like a regular doctor and...
He wants to use all the natural methods first before he decides to go have surgery.
Again.
Yeah.
Which...
I mean, everybody's telling him, have the surgery, have the surgery. John Cena was telling him, have the surgery so you can get back in the ring. But he's like, okay, I have the surgery now, but what, 20 years from now, what's going to happen? Which,
I mean, good for him for looking at it like that, because not many guys do that. I mean,
he's trying to take care of himself, not take care of the job.
Yeah, which, oh well. Do I care if he's... Not that I normally say this either, but I'd rather a guy take care of himself than the job. I mean, unless it's CM Punk. And actually, I'll get to that a little later. So, just, yeah, but if he's not coming back, I mean, good for him, because you have guys like Nash that have had, like, their vertebrae fused and shit. Like, they're already suffering from that now. Like, they're having trouble getting up and...
Yeah, they're not wrestling
like
anymore.
Hogan.
Hogan can't move.
No, he can't. And that's the thing. Because he didn't take care of himself. Because he was doing he had all the hip surgeries and everything.
You watch him walking down to do his stupid promos that he does.
He walks with a limp.
He walks like he's about to fall down. I mean, you look at a lot of those guys now. They all have issues walking. Before the Ultimate Warrior died, when he was walking down, you could tell. For a guy that used to sprint down all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He was having issues walking down. Granted, he just died of a heart attack, but...
Yeah, which is probably why. But yeah, I mean, Hogan, that's from... You know what that's from? That's from those guys wrestling injured all the time. Not even hurt. Legitimately injured.
Yeah, not taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like...
When you would get hurt... Because you're afraid of losing your spot.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. That was the wrestling game back then.
I think because of the whole yes thing, Daniel Bryan would never lose his spot. Because he's going to be popular. He still is.
And because he's an indie guy, too. He puts on a good match.
Yeah.
Or did, at least, until he was doing the whole till he got really stale and he was doing the same 5 moves.
Yeah. I think that happens a lot.
They get tired of being creative, or they save their best stuff for Mania.
Yeah. What do you think about The Rock coming back?
I heard about it and I thought it was a joke at first. And then I saw all the pictures. Yeah. They did a good job of hiding it because obviously nobody reported that. It was
a last minute thing. He just happened to be in town
and McMahon was like,
"Hey, let's put this in here now."
Good for them. I mean, apparently it's setting up. Is that already confirmed for the pay-per-view, or is that just a rumor that's going around him against Rusev?
Right now, it's a rumor, but I think it's gonna happen.
If you were to do that, though, wouldn't you think that would jump up to, like, the second to last match? It's The Rock coming back, even though it's Rusev. He hasn't wrestled in a main event yet, but with The Rock coming back, it would kind of have to be that.
That would be Rusev's first loss. No, second loss.
Who else did he lose to?
He lost to the Big Show. He got knocked out by the Big Show at SmackDown.
Did he?
Yeah.
They had him lose on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Wow, Rusev's career.
It was a disqualification, but he lost.
Oh, yeah. Has to go to Cena.
That would be. I heard something.
That's Mania.
That too.
That's Mania.
Yeah.
Is Cena.
Cena, Rusev, and Man. But you know what I think would be a good match is Rusev, Brock Lesnar.
They're both bad guys, though.
Yeah, but I'm sure you could spin that to have Brock Lesnar a good guy.
Just because he's American.
Yeah. And you don't even need to turn it that way. You could just have Rusev start going after him.
Yeah.
Let the fans decide who they want to cheer for.
Exactly, like they used to do.
Yeah. Obviously, the fans are probably going to cheer for Brock Lesnar anywhere around it.
Like, they cheer for him already.
Yeah.
He gets a huge pop when he comes out. I think right now, from what I heard, The Rock's pop was crazy when he came out.
Yeah. And he went off on Lana.
Did he say anything about her nice fat ass?
He called her absolutely fucking gorgeous and
really?
all this stuff, but then he started taking shots at her. Her dressing like a Russian prostitute and all this stuff.
Really?
Yeah. You know, he was pretty vicious at some points. Some of the comments he was saying were pretty bad.
What? She's
I'm like,
so sexy, though.
He's going to get in trouble for some of the stuff he's saying.
But nope, he's not PG.
Yeah, he wasn't PG. Not at all.
Good. So it's not like when he was feuding with Cena for the belt.
No.
When he was PG. Even with Punk, he was PG.
Now, Rusev looked like he was legitimately getting pissed off.
Really?
Some of the stuff he was saying.
Just because he's she's his girlfriend. That's awesome, though. But like I was saying, like, who else? So you've brought in The Rock now. You had him go after Rusev like that. You can't go back to have him feud him with the Big Show. It's 2 different levels.
No, it's probably going to kick up. The latest news right now is The Rock is going to feud with, I forgot who they said he was going to feud with.
Triple H.
Yeah, it's going to end up being The Rock and Triple H at WrestleMania, and it's more than likely going to be both their final matches. Which I can't see. I can see that for The Rock.
Not Triple H,
but I can't see that for Triple H being in the position he's in. And they were talking about Sting also doing something at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Early reports are he either wants Bray Wyatt or Undertaker.
Yeah.
And Cena's third on his list. And
Bray Wyatt. some weird thing that he said. He said it's going to be different. And a lot of people are talking about how they're going to start and kind of wind them back into the...
Really?
Yeah. He's going to be the guy that talks to these guys and tells them, hey, this is how it is. And get them going on a straight path to redemption.
So he's almost like a cult. He's going to stay as like a cult leader. He's going to stay
as a cult leader, and he's going to kind of brainwash these guys into going in the right way and telling them, look, the authority's all fucked up and they're doing this wrong. I'm going to help you do the right thing.
He's not even going to be a face per se. He's going to be more of that in-between character where he's doing things like he's brainwashing like a heel would do.
They were still doing the bidding of the fucking authority.
Yeah.
They would set them up to go beat up people, and I think they're trying to get away from that whole...
Because that's not what they came in to be in the first place.
Right. They were supposed to be a cult leader, and they were supposed to be against the authority. The man is the one that's been fucking people up, and he was the one that was supposed to be...
he was supposed to be his own thing. And also, most likely, Bo Dallas is going to be in on that. And that should be fun. They should have some good segments together between him and Bo Dallas.
I heard that Bo Dallas might be the one that he's going to be fucking... He might be taking Bo Dallas, too.
Him and Bo Dallas?
Yeah. Might be mentoring him, too.
Sorry for the delay. That'll be good TV. The Ascension. Oh, even Kane.
Yep.
Kane will be Kane and the Ascension will be the best two. I think. Just because Kane will go back to being the monstrous Kane.
Yeah.
And destroying everybody, not the gay little... Because even his last run as Mass Kane sucks. He loses all the time.
Yeah.
When was the last time Kane actually won a match?
It's been a while.
Exactly.
If I can get it to fucking play, I'll run it for you in a minute.
Okay, so...
But in the meantime...
it's about basically his new change, or...
Yeah. It won't fucking play.
Oh... That's making me so sad. I want to see the video. And also, I see he's it's another thing just about his excitedness to be in the video game. I'm just trying to read our notes as we go, and that way I can be as caught up as you.
Fumble around in agony.